Before reading Confessions by Augustine, I thought that desiring praise or approval from others was bad. And because I thought it was bad, I was trying to squash this desire in an effort to be independent and totally free from the opinions of others. But this was leading to antisocial behavior and was trying to eliminate a natural desire for approval that even Augustine himself had. All the same, I must admit that, though I would not wish the satisfaction I take in anything good about myself to be enhanced by someone else's approbation, yet it is enhanced. And, what is more, criticism diminishes it. He admits he's still affected by what others think about him, but he says an excuse comes to his mind for it. When this wretchedness on my part troubles me, an excuse sidles into my mind. That when I take pleasure in being spoken highly of by someone of good understanding, what I am pleased about is the progress, or the promise, shown by my neighbor, while on the contrary I am saddened by my neighbor's misfortune when I hear him finding fault with something good, or something he does not understand. But Augustine quickly realizes that this excuse is not genuine. He calls himself out by writing, "If I am anxious that my neighbor shall profit by praising me, why am I less concerned when some other person is unjustly criticized than when I am myself? Why does an affront offered to myself bite more deeply than one flung at another person in my hearing, given that the injustice of it is the same in either case?" Even though Augustine admits he's still influenced by the praise or criticism of others, his ideal is still true. The joy he feels when praised should not come from being admired, but from seeing that his neighbor is recognizing and rejoicing in what is good. Likewise, the disappointment he feels when criticized should not come from wounded pride, but from sorrow that his neighbor is failing to recognize what is good and turning away from it. What is further, Augustine writes, "But what of praise? Are we to lead evil lives in order to be rid of it? Should we live in such an abandoned state and brutal fashion that everyone who knows us will hate us? Can one imagine a crazier idea than this? If a good life characterized by noble works inevitably and rightly entails being commended, neither the good life nor the resultant commendation can be renounced." I want to highlight that last sentence. A good life characterized by noble works is inevitably commended, and this commendation should not be renounced. And so my takeaway from this episode is to let go. Welcome the praise of others, but insofar as I am able, not welcome it for the praise itself so that I may feel admired, but welcome it so that myself and the other person may rejoice in the truth. And the truth is that God created us so that we may be joyful. That's the meaning of life and is the message that I want to spread. Thanks so much for watching. The goal of this channel is to learn from philosophy how to live a better life today. If that's something you're interested in, then subscribe to follow along, and I hope to see you in the next episode.